Welcome. Good evening, you filthy inner sphere surats.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, I've got Uncertain Craig with me today. Hello, Uncertain Craig.
Good evening.
Now, if you've been under a stone or on a different planet, you might have noticed that Battletech's been getting quite popular recently.
Just a little
bit. Now,
Just a little.
And I admit I'm hitting that that hype train myself. But Craig, he is an old master. He's not a glory supporter at all. He's been playing. When did you start playing Battletech?
God, 88.
So I thought it would be a great opportunity because Craig Uncertain Scenery has been working on some amazing scenery that you can see there, but also it's it's me as a noob.
Indeed.
And you know, the Craig's the master, so he's going to help me with this, but also it's great to get the different points of view, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, indeed.
As I think I've played, like, over the past 10 years, I've played 3 games, all of which you've taught me.
Yeah, and even because I hadn't played for so long,
Yeah.
we were getting rules wrong.
Yes,
so
yeah.
I'm reading through the new Total Warfare.
Yeah. But it is huge stompy robots.
It is indeed.
At the end of the day, and it's amazing. So
it's 12-metre killing tanks.
12-metre killing tanks, exactly. Start off, I think, with this. Look at that. It's a starter box. That's what you get if you want to have a go and not invest too much. I can't remember how much it cost. I'll pop it on screen or in a link. It's a great looking box, isn't it?
Mm.
Definitely.
Yeah. The classic artwork's always been nice with the Mad Cat or the Battle or the Atlas on, but still they're showing smaller mechs.
Do you recognise that mech? We're not going to hold you to it.
New shape could be a Thunderbolt.
Could be a Thunderbolt.
I'm not entirely sure yet.
We'll see. Oh, someone in the comments could tell us, of course.
Yes.
Okay, let's have a look at what's on the back. So what do we get? Lots of cards.
Well, so we get 2 mechs, some dice, a map. You get some. Is it Alpha Strike?
Alpha Strike. That's the kind of stripped down, easy to access version without the hexes, isn't it?
The way they've described, I've heard somebody else described, is it's the large group combat. So instead of when you're using companies and stuff like that, company engagements or regiment engagements,
more on the table and it's not unwieldy.
It won't slow you down.
Brilliant. So so this is currently hidden in an inner sphere tactical bunker. However, will we get into it? I know.
I don't know.
I know. It's
the cellophane of doom.
The cellophane of doom. I think we're going to have to use Caliban. Let's get in there, shall we?
Let's go.
Excellent. So let's upside down. I think upside down. Try and do a modicum of health and safety. Look at that, Caliban. You can't stop Caliban, can you? You can't. Uniting nations.
I don't know.
No?
Maybe 3 layers of double-layered cardboard.
Whoa! A challenge. I do declare a challenge.
A big cardboard box would stop it.
But on this occasion, Caliban is successful, victorious once again, and crinkly bits of cellophane, which environmentally I have to be very careful of in this day and age. Very good, excellent, and we're in. So, thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, Caliban, back into the stone. Is this the best part of gaming or what?
It does make the farting noise then when you pull it off.
Oh, I don't know. There we go. We're in.
Okay.
It smells of new box. That's what it smells of.
I was utterly wrong.
Go on.
Next, because it tells you.
Oh, does it?
It says it's a Wolverine.
And
a Griffin.
Oh. Does that ring any bells?
Oh yeah,
an old master like yourself.
A Griffin is I think they're more a Steiner mech.
Oh, okay.
Steiner mech.
And this is something I'm learning at the moment. There are different kind of historical phases, aren't there?
Yes.
Yeah, the inner sphere, and then they some of them went after war, and I'm learning all this.
I'm a full Succession War, old school guy, and probably early Clan Wars, but I'm not.
It was a little bit more difficult to pilot the mechs and keep them in order, and
I lost touch with like Dark Ages.
So what do we have here? This is. Oh, look at that!
You got a book?
Is it?
It's a novel, a novella.
Little. Wow.
So you've got, and it's by William H. Keith, which does a lot of the old books as well.
So it's going to be well written he knows knowledgeable of the lore. Oh, very impressive. That's nice. Oh, free gift, probably the wrong term for it, but really good. I like to see
Pay
that.
for a book.
Absolutely. Cards. That's
I think
cards.
I think these are your Alpha Strike cards. So, because I haven't seen these before. Yeah, you've got very simplified.
There's exactly not too many holes there, are there? Chits for your wounds.
No,
for your armor points. Sorry.
So if you open that up,
Yes, open that up. Okay.
Because that's a locust on the front. That's a 20 ton.
Oh, yeah, quite famous locusts, aren't they? Locusts and Jenners, I think they're.
Yeah, nice 20 ton locust with all the history and deployment stuff on the back.
Brilliant. So more lore.
Every mech in the old books had a lore. They told you how they were built, where they were deployed, and the variants that were each house at a certain age as well. So then we've got a Griffin, which is the one we do have.
Yeah.
Which is a 55 ton medium mech with what's it got there? Weaponry. An LRM-10 and a PPC.
So I'm still learning that. So an LRM is a long-range missile launcher.
It is indeed.
PPC is a particle projection cannon.
It is indeed. Yeah.
Hey, I'm learning.
I think you've got two different. Yeah, you've got that. See that.
He looks heavy. He looks bulky.
Well, that's still a Griffin.
Right.
That's House Steiner. That's their
upgrade or
it's their
different version. Oh.
Yeah, because you've got, if you look, you've got.
I see. Yes, yeah.
GRF-1S Steiner and GRF-1N. I think is a standard one.
Because I mean, I've only ever played with kind of standard mechs, but there's a whole building mechanic in the game, isn't there?
Yeah, that's a Lyran one.
Lyran one, and you can actually strip these things back and build them back up yourself, can't you? Less armor, more armor, different weapons on.
There are rules in the original book to do that.
Yeah. But this is the nice, easy version to start off.
Yeah, you just start out. Yeah.
But there are people that play this legit, though, aren't they? That's their favourite type of game. They play First Strike. Is it Alpha Strike? They play Alpha Strike.
Yeah. Then we've got the Wolverine, which is the other mechling in the box. We've got two versions of that. So you've got a Steiner one and
excellent.
An M one.
So we've already got variation in what we get.
Yeah, you've got two of each basically, and then you've got the Thunderbolt. There you go. The one I thought it was, which is the that's LRM-15 medium lasers, large lasers.
Super.
That's a 65 tonner. That's a bit medium mech, and you've got two versions of that as well. You've got the S and the SE. So what you might have is weapon variations, heatsink variations, armor variations.
Heats, yes, big thing. Your mech can overheat and just like shut down, can't it?
Shut down, explode.
We have here more cards. These are also Alpha Strike cards, I believe. I don't quite know what they do though. So I guess this whole thing, I think, is geared towards the Alpha Strike kind of system.
It's to simplify it. If you did the Battletech, a game of armoured combat box,
yes,
has the main rules in more, but this is more a simplified one. Yeah. Oh, those are your pilots.
Oh, okay.
You've got pilot names on.
Are these like special characters in other games? Do they give abilities to your mechs?
Well, each pilot has a piloting rating, a gunnery and a piloting rating. Okay. And the lower that number is, the better the pilot it is. Because everything starts with your gunnery score of your pilot before you start adding modifiers and stuff like that in the basic game. So if you've got a 1-1 pilot wandering around, he's a super hot tank hunter dude and very rare.
Very rare. Well,
you're talking legendary characters there, like is it Carson Gray, Grey Death Legion, sort of leader,
well-known one,
and Jamie Wolf. Wolf's Dragoons.
So it is very deep, isn't it? I think there are books on YouTube and Audible and.
Yeah, there are a lot of the novels are on sort of Audible and you can buy them and stuff like that. But each house in the original Innisphere used to have its own house book, and each of the main clans did as well. Clan Wolf, James Falcon.
A novel for all of them.
It's not a novel. It's essentially their history from their inception to up until modern day. And it talks about ancestors and what weapons they use and what clothes they wear.
It's a rabbit hole isn't it?
And religion, and you're like, yeah, man, it's a lot of depth in that.
How far down do we go? So there we go. 2d6 system, isn't it?
All
Essentially,
2d6.
12's maximum. No, high is good, isn't it?
Yeah, high's good to
High is
hit.
good. And then double snake eyes would be a miss.
Yeah.
Automatically, I would guess. There we go. Should we leave the mechs till last?
Yeah,
Because they're the funniest bits.
Because we can compare them with.
We can. Because we've got yes. Yes, Craig's very kindly bought some from his own collection. Then. Okay, this is old rules.
That's your quick start rules.
Quick start rules.
It's just to get you going.
Very good.
Yep.
Marvellous, all colour. Oh, quick reference sheet, very helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you need. That's what you need.
That's a quick guide to the Innisphere and what they do.
Okay.
So you've got.
Oh, look at that.
There you go. There you go.
Super. So that's the inner sphere, is it?
That's the Innisphere. Yeah. So you've got Federated Sons or House Davian. You've got the Capellan Confederation or House Lau. House Davian are more sort of English American background.
Yeah.
House Lau are China and everywhere else. House Marek, which is the Free Worlds League, are more Russian.
Oh, okay.
House Steiner or the Lyran Commonwealth are German and Scandinavian.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And House Curita are Japanese.
Wow. And just for you out there, he didn't need any of this. He knew that already. He just
It's
knows
been a while.
He knows this.
I've played this a long time.
Yeah, so it's advertising, brilliant. Great stuff. You get more stuff. Here we are. So you can enlarge your games, I'm guessing, by using these little stand-up.
Yeah, they're giving you
Little
standees. They're giving you standees of each of the cards you've got.
Brilliant. So you play with the two mechs that you get, and you expand.
Yeah, you get another two Griffins, another two Thunderbolts, another 2 Wolverines, and 2 Locusts.
So
And
that looks like.
these are terrain add-ons.
So you've got a hair law, some woods or something.
It looks like you've got these are woods, so you've got light and heavy woods hexes.
I'm guessing that affects sight and movements, and that shows you which way they're pointing, does it?
Yes, yeah.
There's a back and a front.
There
to
is a
these,
back and a
isn't
front
there?
to the mechs.
Very important. Then we've got
Can we get the map sheet
the
in?
map.
So they give you one map sheet.
Quite thick paper.
And they've given you a desert side.
Excellent.
You can turn that over and you have a standard wood side by the looks of it.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Very good.
Grasslands.
And I think you bought along your collection.
I bought
How old is that? He keeps things very well designed.
20
Oh,
years.
yes.
Well, this one comes with a blank side, but then you get the classic layouts. These are. See, this is you get two.
So some of you out there will recognise this immediately.
You got 2 of these in a main box set usually, and you know this hill formation and this hill formation are sort of what everybody did because you got 2 of these and you put them either.
I bet there's people that know how to work around these and particular mechs and stuff, aren't there? They'll know.
There'll be people that know that.
They'll know how long they are and how many points movement it takes to get over them, don't they? I bet you know out there, don't you? You pilots, you.
So yeah,
Typical Innisphere Surat cheating, in my opinion. So let's get on to this. Perhaps the main event. Not that this all wasn't marvellous. Let's have a look at the mechs that we get. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, so what's this one?
Shall I bring that closer to the camera?
Does CS? Will it stay focused?
That is a Griffin. That is. It's 55 ton, PPC, LRM 10. So you've got long range missile and I don't know if it's got anything else. I didn't because I didn't check those.
Yeah.
But it seems to be quite a well armoured mech.
Yeah.
In the medium. It'll serve
So
you well.
stalwart kind of mid. You build your star or your lance around medium mechs, would you? Or
It depends because you've got assault lances. You've got sort of. But if you've got like a utility lance, you go for the medium mechs because they're quick. They're quicker than the big stompy mechs.
Yeah.
They just can't take the damage.
Like a battle cruiser, aren't they? They outpower the smaller things and faster than the bigger things.
Yeah, that's probably about right.
And what do we think of the model itself? Is it in good nick? It looks in good nick to me.
I think those are.
That looks stunning.
Now the new mechs to me are awesome.
They've gone.
I
the
wish
full...
I'd have gone any on the Kickstarter. I do.
Same here. I
It's
do
like,
admit I don't kickstart normally, but I should have.
I am kicking myself for not kicking the Kickstarter.
Indeed. But I understand. I mean, the old mechs are great. Should we have a look at an old mech as well?
Yeah. I'll bring in this Phoenix Hawk.
Excellent.
So-
Phoenix Hawk. There
so
you go. That's a
in this-
comparison of old and new. And the old ones are great, really cool.
Yeah.
But I think they've done things with the new ones, like they have worked out how big it should be compared to its tonnage. And so then we go on to
A Wolverine.
Wolverine. Tell me about
Now,
Wolverine.
Wolverine. I'm going to have to get the cards out.
Ah,
Now, Wolverine, again, another medium mech. Oh, it's jump capable on this
jump.
one.
Oh, it's got jump jets.
So, your Griffin's jump capable as well. So,
Very
yes,
good.
they're very good at jumping around. Less armament on this one.
Uh-huh.
It's got medium lasers, a large laser, and a short range missile launcher, which is the thing on its shoulder.
Oh, okay.
So there's a 6-pot missile launcher.
Has it got the right number? Is it?
Yeah,
They thought about all this, haven't they? They've
yeah.
thought about this.
Even the original metal ones had a 6-pot hole in.
Now, a lot of people paint these, do they?
Yeah. There's a lot.
I don't know how detailed people do. Do people generally kind of spray them and dry brush them and then put some ink on, or do people really go for it?
I've seen them look awesome.
Really?
Like, almost like painting cockpits and stuff like that.
And said I might have to try. In Sphere Rats, I might have to try.
Yeah, I confess that I've had some of my mechs since the 80s and they're still metal. So.
But people do play with metal as well, don't they?
Well, people used to play with cardboard. You used to be able to get. Used to just get a box just full of standees. So that's what you play with.
Well, that's how you learn while you're building your collection. I've got some more boxes already, so hopefully we can have a look at those. Again, looks well cast. Looks pretty, just very cool.
They are. I can't see many mould lines
No.
from there.
Minimal work, if any. Nice dynamic poses as well. Looks like he's walking, doesn't it?
Yes, a lot of the old ones, like say, if you look at the Phoenix Hawk, he's standing there and not doing an awful lot.
And nothing wrong, not wrong with that. Again, people I guess have a preference, don't they? But I like these ones. I think they're.
Now, there's a few mould lines around the feet of the Griffin, but other than that, I can't see anything else, man.
Let's have a look at these hexes. There we are. So we've got those mats now. Some might know. I don't see as well as some might. So this is really helpful for me. Apart from looking absolutely stunning, I find it useful to have a 3D representation of the terrain as well. So
yeah, I've looked at the arguments that have in a Battletech game of is that hex level 1 ever, or is it heavy or light woods?
Can get confusing.
Is even for those that fully sighted,
Yeah,
get confusing.
absolutely.
But obviously we've got the hills here. This one is a representation of the classic.
Oh, so again, so some of you out there might recognise this. Oops a daisy.
Yeah, please don't drop the
20-year-old model. Yeah, you see, so some out there might go, oh yeah, I've fought over that before.
Yeah, so yeah, there's that one, and I'll do the other one as well. So there's those are going to be done.
Just go on there.
And what we're going to do is smaller hexes, so you can build your own hills, and you can either glue them together or just place them for the game and then pull them apart. So you'll have like a 1 hex, a 3 like this one, and then several 4s in different shapes and big platforms to go up to these guys.
Something I noticed as well is it goes down into the ground as well, doesn't
Yeah,
it? So
well-
can you? Is it possible to put that on the side then or something?
Yes, this will
I'll
latch into here. Like that.
That's pretty damn cool.
Which way will it go? There we go.
Look at that.
So we'll be in.
Super.
So
There we go. And then your mech, and the right way around, can creep up. Oh, I feel like I'm playing with a toy, and I don't care.
So yeah, there's classic ones, and there'll be a collection of sort of random shapes that you can put together to build hills. Also, there'll be sections of these, all the road sections, plain ones, as per usual in the uncertain scenery sort of road sections. We will have ones that go in to the boards, so you'll have sunken roads, you'll have bridges and things.
So buildings in future as well, perhaps?
Yes, we've got a few buildings that I've got in my head. Most will be the starter one, will be HPG generator, a Comstar building.
Comstar building.
I've
heard of Comstar. There's some sort of company.
They're a heavily armed interstellar telecoms company.
Yes. I think then there's a YouTube channel out there, Black Pants Legion.
Yeah.
Really good. Just go and watch him. He's really fun. He's got a great voice for it too, and he does kind of in character talks about different aspects of Battletech, so just go and watch it.
Yeah, they're basically a heavily armed interstellar telecoms network.
He loves Comstar. So Comstar buildings, bunkers.
Yeah, Comstar buildings, bridges that you can blow up and remove.
Oh, wonderful.
Because there are several ratings to buildings of how much hit points they have. So, and there may be even a very large bridge, like sort of Golden Gate
literally.
style.
There was a cartoon, wasn't there? Do you remember the cartoon?
Yes,
Battletech?
yes, yeah.
Yeah, it's all real, it's all canon, honest. And, sorry, Uncertain Craig doesn't agree with me there. No, I think they retconned it, didn't they?
They've said it's an in-world children's cartoon. Yeah. They didn't say it's actually canon. Though I do have the book that goes with the series.
Oh, there you go. Oh yes, we have a campaign book,
play the
don't
scenarios.
you?
Yes, you can play the scenarios.
I am tempted to use that as part of my introduction to the game. That would be rather wonderful. I think
they'd be quite funny.
That would. So there we go. Lots to come as well, and so that's my first opening. I've got a clan box as well with like 5 mechs in it. I've got loads of little boxes with multiple mechs in them too. So you can't help it, can you? Can't help it. So there'll be more to come, and I'm quite excited. So that is I can't remember the name of the box set.
It's the Battletech Beginner Box.
Beginner Box. There we go. So if you are striding across the plains or the wastes, remember to find a pool, won't you? I'm told it's awfully refreshing. Is that right?
Yeah. Stand in a puddle.
Excellent. So so there we go. I throw out my batch-all, I think it's called, is it?
Yeah, and I'll refuse, and we'll just go to a Grand Malay.
You see, in the sphere, sea rats. You take care out there, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Alright, see you later.
Take care.